Hey, I'm Jim Czekala from DynoTech Research, and today we're going to talk about Reid vapor pressure testing at home. This of course I've done a whole YouTube video on Reid vapor pressure testing, so we don't have to revisit that. But what I've got is I bought some pump gas today that I'm testing. And on the real machine, on the real test bomb, we got about 5.5 psi. That's typical summer Reid vapor pressure of pump gas. In the wintertime it goes up to 10 psi to increase the volatility so that the cars will start in February. And what I've got here is one of these homemade test units that I've made out of a Monster Energy drink can, and this is showing us 6 psi, and this little temperature probe showing 100.0 Fahrenheit, exactly the same temperature as the test unit is delivering. So there's a temperature gauge at the bottom that we can't see, but that's 100.0. So these little meat thermometers that we've been getting from Amazon.com are amazingly accurate. They always read the same as the test unit. So what I've done here is I just machined an aluminum piece with an 1/8 inch pipe thread and hollowed out and JB welded to the top of the cap. And what I'm going to do is I'll pop this open, and you can hear the front ends of the fuel that have escaped from the heat and the agitation. So the meat thermometer is long enough to go down into the gasoline, and when I do that, the front ends have escaped, and if I reheat it again like this, it'll come up to about 3 psi next time. Built in, and by that time it'll be totally dead. Now here's another nice vessel that I found on eBay. This is a Chinese radiator overflow reservoir, and what's nice about that is it's drilled and tapped for 1/8 inch pipe, and it's got a real nice solid billet aluminum cap with an O-ring seal. And what you can do, because the ends are attached with stainless socketed cap screws and O-ring sealed, the ends could be reversed. So this could be the top, a gauge here, and then put yourself a meat thermometer from Amazon in a gauge. The two of them together are about 20 bucks. But you can see how nice it is. I mean, these gauges aren't nearly as accurate as this, but it's close enough where you could tell if your fuel that you bought is fresh or not. And just this past week I had a really good dyno customer come with a sealed pail of Sunoco Maximal that's supposed to be 6 psi, and it came out at 3/4. So that's going back to the wholesaler, because obviously it was stale when it was put in the pail. So this is the Reid vapor pressure is a critical thing. We always use this unit when anybody comes with a racing engine of any type to tune for maximum power. We do this test first. And if a guy comes with real low Reid vapor pressure fuel, we can't make maximum power with it. I mean, we have to run the motors really hot and jet very, very safely to make sure that what's in the combustion chamber is safe enough. So if a guy does come with low Reid vapor pressure fuel, I've got isopentane that I keep in stock, so that we can add enough to it to make it safe to tune for max power. So that's the home vapor pressure test. Just get yourself a Monster Energy drink can. You don't have to have a fancy bath like this. You can just heat it up to 100 degrees in tap water and agitate it, and that's your Reid vapor pressure. And on the blog on DynoTech Research, we have detailed instructions on how to do it. So now this fuel is up to temperature again, almost to 100, and we've got about 2 psi. So it'll come up to about 2.5 psi, and then if I do this again, pop, one more time, it'll be about 1 psi, and it's about useless after that for making maximum power. So that's the scoop on home vapor pressure testing, and everybody that buys either drum fuel or pails of fuel really should test it before they use it. Some guys will go to the retailers with one of these, ask for a sample, and you can use the heater, the blower heater in your car to warm it up to 100F and try it out. Some retailers don't really care for that, but people deserve to know what they're buying. So that's the scoop on home vapor pressure testing, and everybody needs to do this.